All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching us still on the matter. Yes, onto this. Peter Obi cries out, slams Tinubu after terrorists slaughtered 9,000 people, kidnapped 3,600. All right, my people, the news in details. Well, onto this, the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has called out President Bola Tinubu for failing to tackle the insecurity situation in the country as he promised at his inauguration in May 2023. Peter Obi recalled that at Tinubu's inauguration last May, the president declared security as his top priority. Well, but contrary to this, according to Mr. Obi, more than 3,600 people were kidnapped in 2023, the most ever. Most worrisome, according to the Labour Party chieftain, who cited a report by declaring a global monitor of conflict, 9,000 Nigerians were killed in the conflict last year after Mr. Tinubu took office. Mr. Obi went ahead slamming those who have continued to see his issue-based constructive criticism of a bad system as bad. He faulted those maligning his person and then the obedient for seeking good governance and then a better future for all Nigerians. Speaking in a long post on his verified X handle on Monday, Obi said, "For those who have continued to see my issue-based constructive criticism of a bad system as bad and then are maligning my person and the obedient for seeking good governance and then a better future for all Nigerians, let them now read this report from the respected international news magazine, The Economist of London, and they do the same. The Economist kidnappers are wreaking havoc in Nigeria, yet President Tinubu's security plan is worryingly like his predecessor, 18th January 2024. Well, how many politicians in Nigeria care about national insecurity has long been correlated with how close it gets to their mansions in Abuja, the capital, on its outskirts. On January 2nd, her father and then his 6 daughters were kidnapped, prompting a rare outcry on high. A crowdfunding effort to pay the ransom was even backed by a former minister, but the kidnappers instead tied one of the girls and they demanded more cash. The wife of President Bola Tinubu publicly lamented a devastating loss, yet such horrors are still appalling, frequently and then largely ignored by politicians. In one incident last week in Southeast, 45 people were killed and then are still missing. Yet few leaders spoke out. The deadliest zone is the northeast, where jihadists linked to Islamic State attack the army and then villages. The northwest too is riddled with gangs that routinely kidnap for ransom. A decades-long conflict between mostly Muslim herders and the largely Christian farmers rumbles on in the country, where on Christmas Eve, gunmen moved down at least 160 people. Separatist violence still smothers in Southeast Asia. At his inauguration last May, Mr. Tinubu declared security his top priority, yet more than 3,600 people were killed in 2023, the most ever, according to accredited a global monitor of conflict. The snatching rose sharply after Mr. Tinubu took office, and then almost 9,000 Nigerians were killed in conflict last year. The government says that in its most recent budget spending on defense and the police took the biggest share, about 12% in all. All right, and exactly what is actually happening right now, my brother, my sister? Yes, this is exactly what it is. Peter Obi cries out, slams Tinubu after terrorists slaughtered 9,000 people, by 3,600. My brother, my sister, yes, we have gotten it all. I know a lot of people will be like, what is going on? Where have we pushed ourselves? Say now like this, we go day. Yes, I remembered vividly when somebody was of the opinion that if na food, make them give us. We dey cry say we need food, but right now the thing wey they come dey hard for us, na im come be the problem. They come still dey kpai us. Abeg, only food alone we never see, na come still dey hard kpai inside. Baba God, na your hand we dey. How long are we going to continue like this? Oh yes, and then right now everybody is crying. What is going on? Why is it that these people are not ready to tolerate us? Why is it that these people are punishing us? Why is it that after we don't vote for them, see waiting then see can they do us? Yes, some group of people say, no, be we vote for them, because all these people will be say, then they shout, Emilaka. She be on a high, don't clear now. Why? And then meanwhile, some group of people who come they shout, say, waiting, we don't put ourselves. Many people now don't they verse. Say we talk make una let our man enter. And some group of people say, even if na your man enter, you know whether he go see do better. And exactly what the people are actually talking about. And right now, I think everybody needs to wake up. Yes, it is not funny at all. With the way things are actually going right now, my brother, my sister, it is not funny. Yes, everybody needs to have one voice. We have said it times with that number. One voice is the only thing that can help us. A situation whereby some group of people are not ready to tell the truth. They are not ready to speak the truth. That's exactly where the problem is. Now, how long are we going to continue like this? When we are ready to tell ourselves the truth, I think the needful will be done. Now, look at what is going on in the country. Everyone is lamenting that how did we get here? I'm getting a lot of reactions anyway. Yes, so according to Abiodun Layo Idowu says, well, let Obi remain in the opposition. That's the beauty of democracy, but let him be more constructive. He would give an account of his words in future when he seeks election. Let him learn from Awo and Zik how they held their stance in opposition. Let him go to achieve for their speeches and then writing. When will Peter Obi leave propaganda and they talk about the buying of his people by his people in the southeast instead of looking for cheap relevance? All right, my brother, my sister, we gotten it all onto this one. We already understand what is going on in the country. But one thing I would say for sure is that if we keep saying, oh, we want to be politicians, we want to be political in our statement and everything, my brother, my sister, I bet you nothing will ever work out. But the truth had to be told. We have said it times with that number. One voice, exactly. That's what we want. And then I think we all need to speak in truth and exactly what will take us to the next level. Still on the matter, my brother, my sister, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you're just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.